What's going on, everybody, and welcome to San Jose Mineta International Airport. Pretty weather outside here in the Bay Area. This is my first time doing some spotting here in San Jose, as I've been wanting to spot at San Jose for quite a long time. So yeah, just super excited to do the spotting session here in San Jose, and it's overall gonna be fun. So what we're gonna start with is her right here. So this is a Korean Air 787-8 private jet, registered Hotel Lima 8508. This was quite the visitor here in San Jose right here. First time seeing a private 787, I believe. And oh wow, I think the style of it, it's just like a plain white livery, but I do like the design of the tail right there. So looks pretty cool. So not sure why they're here. I haven't looked into information on why Korean Air has a 787-8 private plane, but nevertheless, it's very cool to see in person, and hopefully I can get her departure once she begins, because she takes off somewhere around, or pushes back somewhere around 2 o'clock p.m., so I would have to get into position in order to catch her right there. So yeah, really excited to see that plane take off, and hopefully we can get some more good departure shots as I start this spotting session here in San Jose. So with that being said, let's get started with some arrivals first. So we're gonna take a look at the arrivals, and then probably later we're gonna or maybe I could try doing departures first, or because I also want to get a departure shot of this 787 right there. But nevertheless, we're gonna see what I can do, and we're gonna get this spotting session started. Alright, and welcome to our position here in San Jose for the plane spotting. So we're going to be plane spotting our departures, our departure flow right there. So kind of departure flow is all the way up into the north, somewhere around runway 30 left and right. So yeah, so we got a biz jet just took off somewhere over there. So I'm going to be waiting on a couple aircraft that are going to be departing on, maybe it's runway 30 left is what they're using for departure. So gonna have to get a couple of good shots. There's the Korean Air 787-8 right there, all the way up in the distance. Not sure if you can see it close, but it's right there. Yeah, you can see it right there. And some planes are gonna take 30 right, maybe, but we'll just have to wait to see. You also got some net jet planes right there, so you can see some net jets. Let me zoom in. Yeah, it's blocking by the fence, but yeah, I'm just super excited for our first catch. And yeah, so yeah, speaking of that, let's catch our first aircraft that's going to be departing on runway 30 right or left. Alright, so that's my first catch right there. Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 heading out to Eugene, Oregon. And apparently it had night photo on. I had a special scheme, a special, what is that? I set it to a special scene setting, so I think the photo may appear a bit bright, but nevertheless, I got my first aircraft, and maybe I can tweak the edits on Photoshop later. So yeah, first departure, Southwest 737-800 heading out to Eugene, Oregon. Alright, next up we have Chester. He's going to be heading out to La Hui. Actually, no, an American 737-800 I just landed. And here comes Chester. 2 One World Airlines right here. American and Alaska. So, Alaska 737-800 is going to be heading out to La Hui. And here's the American 738. But first, let's catch this Alaska. Double shot. Let's go. Can't really get that picture of the 738. So this is an American Airlines 738. Maybe she arrived from Phoenix, Dallas, not sure, but I think the flight information states it all. But yeah, here is the American 738. Alright, next up we have a Southwest 737 MAX 8 arriving from Las Vegas International Airport, or Aviation LAS's airport, and there she is right there. She just took runway 30 left for its arriving runway. Yeah, Southwest is kind of like everywhere here in San Jose. It's kind of like it's a mid-sized airport, which is quite reason why Southwest. You see a lot of Southwest flights. So you can see like over there at the terminal, you can see a plethora of Southwest planes right there. I think, yeah, there's like a lot of them compared to like all the other airlines that operate out here in San Jose. And a Delta A220 had just pushed back, so super excited to catch that aircraft as well. Next up, we got a BizJet landing. This NetJets Global 7500 had just arrived from Dallas Love Field. Take a look at that beauty right there. And let me get that shot. Ooh, look at that. I can see like the clam reverse thrusters, which is a pretty cool like reverse thrust on an aircraft right there. Yeah, here is the Global 3500 just arrived from Love Field. What a beautiful airplane that is. Seeing double right here as we have another Global 7500. She had just arrived from Hanover, I think. And then we have a Southwest 737 MAX 8 that just arrived from Salt Lake City. Now this 3500, this is now operated for VistaJet this time. And let me get a double shot of that. Yeah. Take a look at that. Love it. So here's the VistaJet right there. And our Southwest 737 MAX 8, the Salt Lake City arrival. And yeah, the fence, like the lamppost is already blocking it. So yeah. But yeah, here's our MAX 8 right there from Southwest. And panning back to the beautiful Bombardier Global 7500 from VistaJet. And we have a 737 MAX 8 departing for Southwest. And another BizJet arrival right there. A lot of BizJets here. Another Global 7500 and another double shot as well. So this Southwest is going to be heading out to Honolulu. There goes the Honolulu outbound flight. And here is another Global 7500. Didn't have much time to like check this on Flight Radar 24 on who is this operated by, but yeah, there she is right there. That's Global 7500. Alright, next up we have a Delta Airlines Airbus A220-300 heading out to other than Salt Lake City. It said NA on Flight Radar 24, and then we had like a GA plane that just departed, a small prop plane, but here she is, Delta A220 taking off. Really nice to catch plenty of these Delta A220s here at airports like Sacramento, San Francisco, Seattle, maybe San Francisco, and here in San Jose. So yeah, very nice aircraft in Delta Suite, and I'm really glad to catch a lot of them. Seeing double with this 737 MAX 8 heading out to Kahului. And after that, we have Spirit Airlines arriving from San Diego. Now this aircraft did not have the black raccoon mask. and it like had the Spirit titles. So really cool to see right there. And yeah, Spirit's here, and we love to see it. Quick little update on that 787-8. She had just pushed back. She's getting ready for her departure. I hope she takes like runway 35, not 35. I'm almost thinking about Sacramento when it comes to runway 35, but runway 30 left for its departure. Not sure if that's gonna happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. But the Korean Air private 787-8, I just finished its pushback. And then we have a Volaris A320neo that's landing right now. So I'll go into the next clip on the Volaris landing. And here comes Volaris under Airbus A320neo. She had just arrived from Guadalajara. And this is one of the aircraft that has the X-Ray Alpha registration. Some Volaris planes have like the November registration, but some had the X-Ray Alpha. So therefore, like, this aircraft is registered in in Mexico. And yeah, really nice to see Volaris. I don't usually see them since Volaris comes to Sacramento at night. So it's really nice to see Volaris during the daytime. And yeah, they've been working here in San Jose. So hopefully I could try flying with them one day when I go to Mexico or in Guadalajara. But yeah, once again, Volaris A320neo without the black raccoon mask. And she had just arrived from Guadalajara. And here comes a rather rare visitor. Here she is, a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Canyon Blue livery. This is actually one of the last of 3 Canyon Blue 737s in Southwest's fleet. So how cool is that right there? So yeah, these Canyon Blues are going to be going away soon. Once again, there are 3 more planes in Southwest's fleet that are still in the Canyon Blue livery, and this airplane is one of them. So who knows, this might be my last Canyon Blue catch, but we'll just never know. Once again, 3 more are still in service as of today, as of this post, as of this video. So yeah, quite the interesting stuff right there. And yeah, I'm eager to see what's the future for this aircraft right here. And here comes the Korean Air 787-8 private plane. And she's going to be heading out to Colombia, which is going to be very cool. So yeah, really excited to see this plane depart. And here she comes right now. Fortunately, she's taking 30 right for her departure. Huh? Yeah, I'm good. Anyways, here she comes. So here is the 787-8. Man, what a departure right there. Really cool to see that aircraft. And yeah, but yeah, that was pretty cool. And yeah, I'm overall glad to catch a private 787-8 for the first time. Once again, Korean Air 787-8 heading out to Colombia. Alright, coming with you guys with an update clip. So, I think I'm okay with like this spotting location. Of course, like there's some nice departures and yeah, sunny day. The thing is, like, think there are a couple of heat distortions, but that's a-okay. Got some amazing shots there at least. And yeah, so what I'm gonna be doing right now is I'm gonna take it up all the way to, actually we have a Velar, so excuse me guys, so we'll just catch this Velar. Hang on, I gotta put that thing on the camera again. Gotta catch this Velar first. This Velar's plane first. A321 Neo, it's pretty cool. Just kidding, it was a regular A320. It looked like a Neo at first, but it looked like an A321 at first, but it's just an A320 Neo. So yeah, so what I'm gonna be doing right now is I'm gonna like take it up all the way to the very far ends of 30 left and 30 right, and I'm gonna be catching some arrivals from that location. So yeah, excited to take some arrival photos. And if you guys are wondering who that guy was, who was talking to me on the private 787 clip, that was actually a limousine guy. He actually works for a limousine company, and we had a nice conversation together. We talked about like what I was doing, and like talked about the hobby itself, like plane spotting. And yeah, it was a nice guy. Like, he was a nice guy, and yeah, I'm really glad to talk to him. And yeah, he's actually right here, like right behind me right now. He's waiting for a contract, like waiting for another call to pick somebody up, and then he's gonna be driving to that location. So yeah, but other than that, I'm gonna be taking up all the way to like the very far ends of 30 right and 30 left, and then we're gonna be catching some arrivals. So with that being said, let's do that. Alright, and welcome to the new plane spotting location here in San Jose Mineta International Airport. So this is the location where it's just close to the runways of 30 left and 30 right. And yeah, I picked this spot because I think it's a very nice spot, and then aircrafts are coming in close, and once again the runway is so close. So I should be getting some interesting shots, although like the freeway is up close, but then you also have an in and out over there. So it's almost like the LAX in and out location of Northern California. So very cool right there. What a talent show. And then here is the San Jose International Airport, San Jose Mineta International Airport, excuse me. And oh yes, how about this global 7500 landing? So that's what I mean right there. That's how I can tell this spotting location looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm just super excited to catch my first shots. So with that being said, everybody, not gonna waste further time, and we're gonna be starting this spotting session here at this location. And here comes the Southwest 737-700 arriving from Santa Ana. I think I got some very nice shots out of that aircraft, although there are times where the trees are kind of blocking the plane. But regardless enough, really glad to see Southwest doing their operations here in San Jose. You can see all of the Southwest planes right there, so we love to see it from the Love airline. Alright, next up we have a United Airlines Airbus A320 in the beautiful Evo Blue livery landing from Denver International Airport. Now let me see if I can try zooming it a little closer, because like for the Southwest I think it would appear a little bit too far, but let's see how I can catch this United Evo Blue A320. She should be on short final as of now, so we just gotta like wait for her. She might be appearing out of the trees. It's gonna take a while. Come on. But yeah, once again, United's A320 arriving from Denver. And there she is right there. So, Evo Blue coming in hot. Alright, next up we have another 737 MAX in on final. She's gonna be taking, I think she's taking 30 right for this one, but don't know why. I've seen a lot of 737 MAX here in San Jose, but here is another one right here. Landing on 30 right. What I like about like planes landing on 30 right is I get to have like a nice background of the mountains right there. So really cool. I got a couple of photos of one when I was spotting here. So yeah, provide some nice images right here for my plane spotting profile or album. So yeah, once again, another MAX 8 had just arrived in San Jose. Alright, next up we have a Thrive Gulfstream G600 in a rather cool looking livery. So Thrive's livery is like various geometric shapes and it has like the colors of black, blue, and white. And I think this livery looks absolutely cool. And here she comes right now. So here she comes, Thrive's G600 coming in hot right there. Man, that is an awesome livery, like, wow. What an awesome livery right there. And we also have an Alaska on final as well. So we're gonna roll into the next clip when the Alaska is on final. And here comes the Alaska 737-900ER arriving from Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. And here she comes. She's about to appear out of the trees. And there she is right there. Also coming in hot, just like the G600. And then we got another Alaska coming in. Another 739, but this one has no winglets and it's just a regular 900. So you can see the difference right there. So once again, that Alaska 739 arrived from Seattle. And then we have another one on short final as well. Alright, here comes our second 737 from Alaska Airlines, 737-900. And it's just a regular 737-900 without winglets. And guess what? She also arrived from Seattle. And there she is. She's going to be taking 30 right for this one. We also have a Global 600 taking off as well, so quite the talent show right there for those two planes being on the runway. And yeah, hopefully we can see some more arrivals so I can get some more awesome pictures, because like lighting here looks absolutely amazing. And once again, clear skies, and yeah, just a few clouds. Well, pretty much everything is clear. You got some like cirrus clouds up there, I'm not sure you can see, But clear weather out today. Really glad to pick this day, which is, well, Thursday, January 11, 2024 as of this recording. But really glad to pick this day to do some plane spotting here in San Jose. It looks like we have our Canyon Blue 737-700 on the go right there. Looking absolutely very nice. And our Southwest Canyon Blue 737-700 is going to be heading out to LAX for this morning. So here she comes. Taking off. Holding short, and soon she's going to be heading, like she's going to be rolling down runway 30 right. And here comes another 737 MAX landing. So yeah, that's another Southwest 737 MAX, but not gonna waste further time as we have the Canyon Blue plane departing. Once again, she's gonna be heading out to Los Angeles International Airport, or LAX. Just gotta wait patiently for her departure, and then yeah, just wait for her. Once again, this is like one of the last Canyon Blues. Oh, here she comes. And as of now, she might be rotating already. So, yeah, 3 more Canyon Blues. Will I be able to catch the third one? So far, those registrations, I caught 2 of them. I just only need to catch 1 more registration that's still in the Canyon Blue livery. I'm not sure if that plane is already retired or not, but I think as of now, it's still active in Southwest's fleet, but at some point, it's going to be going to Birmingham for retirement. So we'll just never know on when the next Canyon Blue plane is going to be retiring, but other than that, go catch those Canyon Blues while they lasted, because they're going to be retiring in the next couple of months. Volaris is departing for Guadalajara, and so far we got a couple of stuff on, like planes on final. Maybe get some E175s that are going to be coming here, more in particular Alaska E175s, and hopefully I can also catch a Delta E175 as well. That's also coming in for landing. So yeah, everything here in San Jose is looking good so far. Love the traffic flow here, and yeah, great spotting location right here. So yeah, as I'm seeing it right now, as you can see right now, I'm like in a parking lot, close to In-N-Out. So yeah, nice fun location for like all the East arrivals here in San Jose. So yeah, really nice to see, and I can't wait to catch more airplanes. Alright, next up we have a FlexJet G650ER arriving from, not sure if I can pronounce this city correctly, Vans Nuys. I don't exactly know how I can actually pronounce it correctly, but I'm not sure where that city is in. Probably somewhere, I don't even know. But once again, this FlexJet G650 had just arrived here in San Jose after coming in from Vans Nuys, if I'm trying to pronounce that correctly. And there she is right there. Man, look at her coming in hot right there. Oh, yes and yes. What a beautiful livery on that aircraft right there. So yeah, nice to see all the business jet action here in San Jose. It's a random act of general aviation, November 70 hot chocolate. Because it's cold. But yeah, kind of throwing a little bit of a Matt Cochran reference right there. But once again, this Piper had just arrived. Well, it's just like, I don't know, but yeah, Piper landing here in San Jose after coming in from San Jose for probably like a cross-country flight. Not really quite sure, but yeah, we had that Piper landing. And our last aircraft for this spotting session here at San Jose is a Delta Connection Embraer ERJ-175 with enhanced winglets, operated by SkyWest Airlines, and she has just arrived from Los Angeles International Airport. And there she is, coming in hot on short final for runway 30 left. what a nice way to end off this spotting session here at San Jose International Airport. So I hope you guys enjoyed this spotting video. Overall, what an awesome airport right there. Lighting was amazing, and yeah, clear sky day. We're getting a little bit of cirrus clouds right now, but nevertheless, this day was absolutely amazing. And yeah, I would highly recommend plane spotting here in San Jose. So if you want like arrivals, like if arrivals are coming on this side, then this is the best spotting location right here. So once again, it's just close to the In-N-Out Burger close by right there. And yeah, my car is right there. And yeah, it does provide some nice views of the airplanes landing on 30 and 30 right. And if you want like, well, if arrivals are coming in from the west, then that other location is also great too. It's also great for departing aircraft as well. But regardless enough, I think that'll do it for me today. So gonna be taking my car all the way home back to Sacramento. Well, I gotta like stop here and go around San Jose first. But nevertheless, had fun. And yeah, hopefully I can do some more plane spotting here in San Jose. The main highlight for this San Jose spotting session has got to be the Korean Air 787-8 private plane. That was so cool to catch. And yeah, really fortunate to catch a private 787. And yeah, that's very cool. And other than that, had fun at San Jose, and hopefully I can do some plane spotting here in the near future. And yeah, looking forward to the next plane spotting session here in SJC. So without being said, everybody, that's gonna do it for today's video. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time in the next plane spotting video. So later, everybody.